Hello and welcome to my Yugioh channel. Today we're looking at some new cards which are coming out of the Saikyo Battle Pack for Yu-Gi-Oh! Rush Duels. It mentions here that it's going to be part of Saikyo Jump's September 2021 issue, which is going to be on sale as of next month. The first card is Saikyo Battle Flag Tough Striker. It's a level 7 light attribute machine type normal monster with 2500 attack and 1600 defense. An invincible fist that can shatter even mountains. Yearning for the battle flag to be raised, there is no defeat in the strongest battle. This card, being a normal card, means it doesn't have an effect. For a level 7 and 2500 attack points, I think that's fine. You compare it to something like Dark Magician, but I do consider there to be quite a lot of misgivings with it. For example, I'm not aware of the amount of machine type support that's currently available, more or less, especially if you're considering the light attribute alongside it. Many machine types tend to be earth or dark based, and therefore until we get specific support for this, I can see this easily being lost amongst all the other boss monsters made similar to this, or even those that are slightly weaker but actually have effects to them. Saikyo Flag Beast Aven Wolf is a level 4 light attribute machine type normal monster with 1500 attack and 200 defense. A gear beast developed for combat, its majestic form evokes the image of the strongest fight. For a level 4, it's not too bad. They tend to cap the power levels of these monsters anywhere usually about the 1500 level. Relatively, it can still compete. Again, I question how much machine type support there is currently in the game. I know you have one of these side villains that did have that within near the end of the first season of Yu-Gi-Oh! 7's, the anime. But how much that character is actually going to be remaining within the second and third seasons is yet to be determined, and that will determine basically how viable these cards are. And the final card is Saikyo Flag Beast Aim Eagle. It's a level 2 light attribute machine type effect monster with 200 attack and 200 defense. The requirement: if your opponent controls a face-up monster, must be level 7 or higher. You can activate by sending 2 face-up monsters light attribute you control to the graveyard. The effect is to special summon one monster, it must be a machine type, from your hand face up. The monster special summoned by this effect gains 1000 attack until the end of the turn. So the condition on this card is actually quite steep. Firstly, your opponent needs to have a level 7 or higher monster. It's very determined on what your opponent is running, whether they are choosing to go into that or not. And it does clear up the rest of your board. You are having to give up 2 monsters just to be able to special summon another machine type, with the ability to gain 1000 attack points. It's a simplistic effect, and if you've got the right monster in the right space at the right time within your hand, yes, it can make a difference. It might be able to get over that level 7 or higher monster your opponent controls. But if they've got any spell or trap cards in their back row, they're going to be able to activate that and then counter this strategy almost immediately. The other thing is, if you don't sacrifice this as part of its own effect, it becomes a massive target. With only 200 attack and defense, it's going to be just as easy to go into this, almost as if you're doing a direct attack on your opponent. So obviously it does have to be one of the sacrifices. And the thing is, okay, it's fine for the time being, but there are definitely going to be much more powerful machine types as we progress within the series. What do you guys think of these 3 cards? Personally, I think they're a bit of a letdown. I think they're so concerned about power creep within this new game that they're just making everything so simplistic, and I think that's actually harming the game a little bit more than helping. Whatever you think, leave those comments down below, like the video if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe for more daily Yu-Gi-Oh! Content.